In 1934, on a visit to the Bellary region, Mahatma Gandhi was greatly impressed with its natural beauty. "Come to Sandur in September," he had said, and that sentence became a symbol of pride for this area of dense forests, grasslands, and streams, littered with the ruins of ancient Vijayanagar, telling of its glorious past. Today, unfortunately, Sandur is devastated, its mountains scarred, forest cover vanishing, and its fertile land brutally dug up, all resulting from one of the most ruthless mining operations in history. There never was a better time for the mining business. The privatization frenzy was in full swing. New leases were being given rapidly and old ones renewed. Then came the China boom. China was preparing for the Olympics and needed steel, lots of it. But as always, the road to riches was via the government. And by 2008, the Reddy brothers had also cornered the BJP government in Karnataka as ministers of tourism, revenue, health, and milk production. Soon, Janardhan Reddy was to become the minister in charge of Bellary. What resulted was essentially a parallel government in which the Reddy brothers mined the land voraciously, breaking all the rules and overcoming all resistance by intimidation, bribery, or sheer arrogance. This mining that employed a mere 5% in 2001 was decimating the agricultural base that employed many times more. The topsoil was being destroyed, and the dust reduced the crop yield severely, with nothing growing in up to 5 kilometers on either side of the road. The bore wells had gone dry, the ancient tanks silted. Silt also appeared in the Tungabhadra reservoir, threatening irrigation of 2 million hectares of productive land. It isn't that the powers that be were unaware of the mess. As many as 7 regulatory agencies totally failed in stemming the rot. Karnataka State Pollution Control Board skipped mandatory public hearings or conducted them without the villagers. It turned a blind eye to pollution and did not prosecute even a single company. It was at this point that the Dharwad-based voluntary organization, Samaj Parivartan Samudaya, started looking at this closely. They visited the area to study and interact with local activists and citizen groups.
Our board met, Samaj Parivartan Samudaya, and we felt that it is time to haul the executive before the judiciary, because that is our constitutional right when the power is abused as we were being abused at that time. So we filed a comprehensive public interest litigation in the Supreme Court of India. But on the other side was basically empowering the poorest of the poor and combining them with similar-minded middle class and others who wanted the laws of the land to be respected and lead a responsible life and respect Mother Nature and preserve natural resources.
Shocked at the environmental degradation, in February of 10, the court appointed a central empowered committee that surveyed 99 of the 148 mines in Bellary district. its findings confirmed the worst. Initially in April, the court banned 19 mining companies. Then on July 27, the Lokayukt submitted its final report with the explosive conclusion that between April 2006 and July 2010, the state had lost over 16,000 crores to illegal mining. 2 days later, the Supreme Court ordered complete ban on all private mining in the Bellary district. In September, the Reddy brothers and their associates were arrested, and shortly thereafter, the Chief Minister of Karnataka himself was in jail. The court also directed the state government to submit a reclamation and rehabilitation plan. Finally, late in November last year, the court asked CEC to further examine the corporates, Jindal Steel and Adani, for their role in exporting illegally extracted iron ore. In that sense, Bellary is not dissimilar to Singhbhum, Sundargarh, Junagadh, Kota or Raigad. All across India, unfettered capital is aggressively jockeying for a position to gobble up the finite resources that are meant for posterity. Some of these issues are being addressed in the Mines and Minerals Regulation and Development Act of 2011, but we must go beyond that. As Prashant Bhushan, the noted Supreme Court lawyer and activist who led this PIL, articulated, as a nation we need to decide that some activities can't be given in private hands. And no matter what policy is pursued, the key decision makers should be the local Gram Sabha and not the bureaucrats or politicians in faraway places. Community ownership of natural resources has to be the cornerstone of any strategy to prevent such assaults on our collective wealth and the environment. This inspiring saga has also showcased the phenomenal role played by SPS. That a handful of dedicated activists with tenacity and courage, guiding an aroused and outraged citizenry, can overcome the influence of untold wealth and a ruthless political machine is a testament to the basic human spirit for justice. IFA has supported SPS for many years. It is heartening to know that our meager funds, while helping the poor directly, are also laying the groundwork for a transformation that could benefit millions.